Welcome, everyone. This is a special report. I'm Trupowerismine. Let me adjust the camera, seeing how I have no crew of personnel, just me and you. And that's the way it should be. We don't need all that fluff now, do we? All right. I stopped the last broadcast with this story with Brother Kaepernick. And, what I found really tragic about this story is really just how easy of a story it is to get behind. It's not hard politically, to acknowledge that yes, there is some straight up police brutality here in America, and there's some other things that are really really bad, and it's like I don't know, people still want to be like, oh well, he's rich, so therefore he shouldn't say anything about this racism and bullshit. Is that fair? Is that correct? Is that the way, America should be? Some could argue, well, that's just the way America is. But it ain't the way it should be. And we all know this. If we didn't learn anything from World War II, we should have learned, that hate and extremism has no role in modern society. I don't care what point of view you're coming from, where it's religious or some sort of pseudo scientific or even actual scientific data that you're using to oppress and berate and belittle other human beings is straight fucking bullshit. There should be only be one reason why you should hate another human being. That's because this human being actively is engaging in harmful activity to yourself or your family or your vital interests. Say that there's somebody out there and you have a little pig farm and this motherfucker wants to kill your pigs, which will ultimately impact your ability to actually provide money for yourself. So, that being said, let's jump over here to whatchamacallit. I want to, this is going to be a little random show. You guys are just going to come with me on a little journey here. Let's see where the algorithm leads us. Now, look, this story looks interesting. Let's see what Brother KRS-One has to say. And I am trying to reach out to KRS-One for one. That's one reason why. Hold on. That's one reason why I want to do this.
About the social context.
Okay, let's go back. So in the States, in the United States in the 60s, we had in the 50s and 60s, early 70s, we had a thing called the Civil Rights Movement. Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, and others, Black Panther Party, Weathermen, et cetera, et cetera. This movement for freedom always existed within the United States. In the United States, we have a huge abolitionist movement, people who are against slavery. And most of them are white people, to be honest with you, in the United States. Most of the people who are against slavery in the United States are white people. You would think that black people would be the ones at the forefront of the abolitionist movement, and we are. I mean, I can quote Frederick Douglass, I can go on Nat Turner, I can talk about Harriet Tubman and others. But when you look at the historical change, we can fight. We fight, we riot, we protest. But when it comes to the courts, the laws.
Perfect. Yes, we can fight, we can protest, but this is what I'm talking about. We have to get into the point to where we're actively engaging, meaning that, instead of just being a defendant in the courtroom, why not be the bailiff or the judge or the attorney? Or just, instead of being accosted by the cops, why not become a sergeant, become a patrolman, become a chief of police? This is what I'm saying. In order for us to get the world that we want or we can envision, we have to participate in it in a constructive way, not destructive, but constructive.
The mood of society, religion, white Americans have been at the forefront, have been the leaders of black freedom. Now, black people don't want to say that. I don't know.
You know, and this is a good point. We need to get out of this notion that, you know, that we're going to exchange one supremacy for another supremacy. The only supremacy I'm down with is human supremacy, period, for all humanity, every man, woman, and child. All right. Anything other isn't progress. It's just repeating the cycle. Anything other than people coming together in strange and unique ways, the ways that they see fit in their own personal lives, anything other than that is retarded, and it's just repeating the cycle. And it's time for us as humans to break this damn cycle. Continue, KR.
Why? But it's the truth. The truth is, Barack Obama was not elected by black people. Even if all the black people in America voted for Barack Obama, he still wouldn't win because we're that small of a group in the United States. Latinos, whites, they said, we want him, black man in office. Now, of course, we black people in America, we appreciate it. We're like, yes, finally we have a black president, blah, 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 blah. And I can go into that too on another level. But just the sheer excitement of it, okay?
But we should not be shocked. You know, KRS-One already told us white folks were basically, you know, on the forefront of the abolition movement. You know, we had the Civil War, and then we had World War II. You know, that shows a propensity for the white race or white people to be decent, to want to actually fight for justice, to actually want to fight for, you know, a righteous cause, and that is freedom for all humanity, not just a certain segment of humanity, but for everyone. And that's what I want to really drill home. We have to stop looking at ourselves as individual cliques or little tribes within this greater mass of beings and realize we're all part of the same family. Therefore, either we deal with the disrupted family members in some way and move on, or else we're going to fall into their depression, fall into their fucking trap. We'll be at each other's throats. And the next thing you know, there'll be some sort of new Hitler-esque type leader that will arise out of the chaos. And basically, we're, you know, 1984, George Orwell, you know, everything's being monitored. Every thought is being scrutinized, almost to where we're at right now, huh? No, but seriously, I don't know what's up with this phone. We have to get with the program here now, folks. Continue on, KRS.
Just keep it light, keep it on the surface. To understand the movement for real, the real freedom movement, it has no color on it. And if it did have a color on it, it would be revolutionary white people that would be at the front of it. Now, of course, there's people like me in the United States, black men that are fighting for freedom every day. Every day, we never let up. Ever. It is in my blood. I will always stand for the cause of black liberation, no doubt. But I stand for truth also.
Now that's tough right there, folks. Standing for truth. Because the reality is none are liberated unless all are liberated. What I'm meaning is the reason why slavery was so detrimental on all, not going to negate the brutality faced by the slave at the hand of the slave owner in respect of whoever the slave may be. I don't care if we're talking about Greek slaves, we're talking about Egyptian slaves, we're talking about American slaves. You know, I'm not talking about the specific situation or system each respective group said that their slavery is being conducted. I don't give. We'll just put that off to the side. What I'm talking about is the fear and brutality. You cannot tell me that Greek slaves did not die at the hands of their Greek masters. You cannot tell me Roman slaves did not die at the hands of the Roman masters. Okay, and we all know or should know by now that Jewish slaves during World War II died at the hands of their German masters, and black slaves throughout the majority of the history of the Americans up into modern times absolutely died by the hands of their slave master, the European slave master, or whoever their slave master was. Because there's been some reports, so one or two black folks have a few slaves, blah blah blah. Okay, I get it. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm saying either we come together as a group, as a true group, like we infiltrate the world. Those of us who think freely and truly love liberty. We become soldiers, we become doctors, we become nurses, we become all these different aspects to that makes modern civilization go. And we stay in contact with one another, so we're still on the same page pertaining to the whole mission as a whole. And the mission is this: liberation for all humanity. Well, what do I mean by that? What is liberation for all? Liberation means that each man, woman, and child will have the resources, and they will have everything except the physical get up and go out and do the thing. But they will have all the things they need to basically have a fulfilling and meaningful life, instead of a life where you're hitting a button or you're digging a ditch, or whatever it is you're doing that's really not contributing to your long-term gain in a very constructive way. What I mean by this, yes, you'll get a 401k at the end of the day, and you might get a retirement if you're with a company that has a pension. But for the most part, what you're going to get is a delusion that when you get older, all your descendants, or the vast majority of them, will probably not even associate with you. We see it time and time again. You'll get friends, obviously, that's passed away, so you can't rely on them no more. So it's like, as you get older, your spirit influence will actually decrease or retract. All right. And that's because that's the way the system's set up. It's set up on so many levels to divide everybody in every different ways. It's so whack that you can get so-called people with the same mindset and are fighting amongst themselves for power over whatever little organization they're belonging to. But this is a side note. I want to get back to what KRS-One's talking about.
I stand for humanity first. The deepest part to being black is being African. Deepest part to being African is being human. Deepest part to being human, being God. Deepest part of being God is being love, being intelligence, and all of the above. Understand?
He's really on the right track. What he said there, it's all about humanity. And what do you mean? Until we're liberated. Well, we will not be liberated until we come to this reality that these people are not fixing to be like, okay, we had our run on top, so we're just going to dissolve everything and give you guys your run on top. And please treat us nicely. That shit is not going to fucking happen. So we got to rethink our strategy. We got to rethink our focus. Is it necessarily good? Was it good for the country to have Barack Obama at the time he came? Was it good for the country to have President Bush or George W. Bush at the time he came? Or is it, really good for the country to have Donald Trump or President Trump right now? All these things are so trivial, because until we deal with the system that these men are representing, and I'm not just talking about American presidents, I'm talking about the prime ministers, I'm talking about the kings, I'm talking about the governors, and I believe that even the world still has one emperor. But we need to look at the system, and the system is a chain. There's a chain all the way around the planet, and we generically call it white supremacy, because at the top of this pyramid of sorts of the real power structure of the world are European males at the very top. All right. Now we can say, we can classify them. Some are Aryan, some are Norman, some are Jews, some are Arab, all that. But that's the system, once again, feeding on itself, ensuring that no one is truly united. Come on, computer. Sometimes I got so many devices on this house.
And the mercy, it's godlike. What would you rather be, black or God? Who are you really, African American or human? I tend to lean toward human myself. And so hip hop as a movement is colored with this as well. Not all of hip hop agrees with KRS-One.
Yo, what's up, Dylan?
Hip hop should be challenging everything that anybody is saying out there about. Truth will hold up. And that's all I speak is truth. So I invite all questions. But let's get it clear that all of hip hop doesn't agree with this. But like I just explained to the lady here, I'm one of the leaders of the culture. I'm not, and I don't say that like I'm above anybody. That's a job. That's a burden.
He's talking realness, man. It is a burden and a job, to be a leader of anything. I mean, right now, not so many words. I'm the leader of Special Report, co-leader of the Other Morning Show. All right. These two entities are basically labors of love that we bring out to the people to get people to talk and think about these topics. All right. Think about freedom. Think about liberation. Think about true justice. All right. And not just us, but true justice. Continue, KRS.
It's a responsibility. That's not something you say and then all of a sudden somebody puts flowers on you. No, that's a hard position to be. To say, wait a minute, I'm trying to birth and lead my culture. So go back now to the 70s. Malcolm X is assassinated. Dr. King is assassinated. John F. Kennedy's assassinated. Medgar Evers assassinated. And Black Panther Party members assassinated. And then all the other little ones that didn't get the name recognition assassinated. I grew up in that. Hip hop grew up in that. There's two types of people in the world. Black men and black boys. Black boys is who you see on mainstream television. I want the girl, the big house, I'm driving the car. That's little boy stuff. And any man will let you know. Any man knows that. Any adult knows that. Now, I'm not saying that when you're on TV, you can't aspire for the good things in life. No doubt. But a man, a real man, he gets on the TV and first, he looks for his kids. Let me make sure my kids ate today. Are they clean today? Did they learn something today? Are they protected today? Before I can even talk to you, is my kids good? It's a man. Is my woman good? Is she empowered? Does she feel like she can breathe? Is she expressing herself? Does she feel love? What's my woman doing? Most of the rappers you see on TV, they have no woman in their life. They have little girls who are only interested in little boys. So they play little girl, little boy games. I want the guy with the car. That's a little girl, a little boy. I can't argue with that. Leave all that over there. Okay, there's a little girl, little boy arena that rappers play into. But the majority of us are men and women. The majority of us. So the movement starts with black men. Hip hop begins with black men in particular. In particular, not black boys, not white boys, not Asian boys. Men, black men talking to white men who are talking to Asian men who are talking to Latino men. We all come together and we say, like my man, I can run down like in graffiti, you got Takey 183, one of the most famous graffiti writers in hip hop.
All right. So, I dig what he's saying. He's talking about we do have a effeminization problem. We got a lot of boys running around here with a lot of money, but they're still doing little boy shit. I get it, and honestly, that's what they want to do. It's their money, it's their life. Let them do it, as long as they're not causing harm to other people in their little shenanigans. Because we got a lot of men that are doing some very foul shit behind the scenes, and they're no boys by no stretch of the imagination, but they're doing incalculable harm to humanity, and that's a fucking problem. That is a huge problem. It's easy to point finger at the beta boys and be like, yeah, it's not them. All right. This thing goes way up. I mean, even look at a lot of these fringy, cringy groups. All right. Where do you think they get their money from? Where do you think they get the funding to pay their little bills? All that shit's coming from up top, because these little groups below are serving a purpose that reinforces the overall thought that we better stick with this system. This is all we got. We turn up this system now, or tear it up or whatever. Then all these savages will come out and get us. That's the fear. That's what's keeping people in line, and that is also a part of the psychological chains of people that's tethering them down to depressing, hopeless scenarios of lives, where they're drug dealers or they're whores or a combination of the two. Who knows? But it's this inability to see past this so-called reality that we're all experiencing right now collectively. If we can do this and we get on track to where we really need to be, we can truly have heaven on earth and not have to wait for your mortal death to get so-called pleasures. Because what trips me out, and I'm only why I go to this because he had mentioned religion, is every group or every cult or every organization, religious, spiritual, whatnot, they want to sell you a bill of goods that after you die, all this beautiful stuff happens. Now, once you're dead, you'll see the color, in the rose. Man, fuck that. That's a lie. That's this designed to keep you where you're at, keep you giving up your little money to these people so that they can enjoy their little heaven right now. And that's what that is. We have to do away with these arcane notions and really embrace the truth. Go on, brother KRS.
Greek. You got Quick and Scene, who I think is Italian. Scene, rest in peace, he passed. But Scene is one of he's a legend in graffiti writing. It's a white kid, big cat, who used to run around crossing everybody out. White kid. They not hip hop? Of course they hip hop. But also, they recognize that this ain't about color. This ain't about race. Even white kids that live in the neighborhoods in the Bronx, they know they're just as oppressed as we are. And they feel it every day. These are men, okay? Men, white.
And this is what I'm talking about. We are all oppressed. We all should unite. We have all the assets in ourselves. We can infiltrate everything. We can turn this thing around in 2 years. 2 years, we can turn this whole planet around. But it begins with you. It begins with that young dude, that young chick out there that's hearing my voice right now. It begins with you. Seek out and find others like yourself. And then link up with more and more people who are free thinkers like us, who seek true liberation for all humanity. Not a portion, but all. And once we get that, once we attain that mantle, then we can transfer this planet, transform it into what it should be.
Men who are getting hit over the head by the cop, called nigger lover, or you just want to be a nigger lover, by other white men. You walking down the street with your black girlfriend, and you got blacks and whites dissing you because whatever. No, that's a man standing for his principles. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me and my wife. I'm a man. Step over here, I'll give you 2 in your head. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's where hip hop comes from. That. And that's what we're missing. Because now everyone regards hip hop as mainstream and MTV, and that's little boy stuff. Even the executives that work at MTV are little boys and little girls, all of them. Because there's no way a man is going to program what's being put on MTV. No way. You cannot say You are a man. And then program MTV to be what that bullshit is.
You don't think that is selfish, man?
No.
No?
The selfish reduces you to a boy.
Yeah, okay.
The minute selfish, boy. Angry, boy. Racist, boy. Sexist, boy. All that, just anything you put in front, take you down to boy. Now, you may start out as a man, but the minute you open your mouth, we're going to see if you really a man or not. We're going to see. And what's happening is rap music through mainstream media is turning all boys into boys. They're not raising them as men.
Now that was heavy. That was heavy. Taking these boys and boys putting this garbage out by being financed by other richer boys to produce this boys ass culture. Fuck yeah.
They're not raising us up as men. And this is the movement of hip hop. Maturity. This is it. At least the first part of it was maturity. I'm not that kind of man. I'm this kind of man. And now we're going to stand on it. What is it? It's Malcolm X. Oh, word. What is it? It's the Black Panther Party. Oh, word. You go to any prison in the United States right now. Go to any prison in the United States. If they know, if the prisoners that are there, if the inmates that are there, if they know that you stood for revolution, you have no problems in prison. If they saw you on the TV, and they in prison, and they saw you on the TV go, gangster, gangster, I got the guns out. We on the corner selling crack. The minute you get in prison, you're finished. You're done. You're done. Oh, you a gangster? Come on in here now. Come on in here with some real gangsters. And let's show you what gangster is. Because the people, most of the inmates in prison started out as boys, went to prison and became men. Then they're in prison, they realize, damn, I shouldn't have killed that person. I shouldn't have robbed that person. But now you're in prison. So now you realize yourself, but you're in prison. So now you get aggravated with other people who are talking about robbing and shooting and killing and selling drugs. You're like, yo, all you're going to do is wind up right here. So if you dumb enough to be out there talking like that, the minute you come in here, dude, we waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. But now you let somebody like Chuck D or Immortal Technique or Dead Prez or let any of them go to jail for any reason. They'll have dudes washing their underwear out for them and be like, yo, dog, yo, what you stand for, we protecting you on that right now. You let Cypress Hill be real. Let him go to prison and see the Mexicans come around him like a general. Ain't nobody touching Be Real out here. They say it in their language. But this is manhood. Manhood! Yes. Right after manhood, here comes womanhood. And it's not right after, it's really first, and I'm going to show you why. Hip-hop politically begins with men. It begins with black men. It really does. It begins with the attitude of black men. The Latino man was with that too, and then the white man was with that too. But Kool Herc, the father of our culture, the reason he went outside to play his music at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue, actually inside in the community center, the reason he went was because of his sister Cindy Campbell. Cindy, his older sister, was the one who said, yo, Herc, go, as you see, he's a graffiti writer, right? Cool ass Clyde. And it was his bigger sister that said, could you DJ for my birthday party? And he left the walls and became a DJ and started playing, James Brown and a pack.
I really do like this history lesson he's given. And a lot of his I guess, philosophy, But one thing I just want to reiterate, whatever you should do or you're doing right now, please let it be in the benefit of all humanity, not just a portion.
Apache and all these classic records now. But let me go from him to her. Women, women, not little girls, women, real women, is the purpose of hip hop, is the glue of hip hop. It's the glue of it. Men are the outward appearance of hip hop, black men. Behind them is all kinds of women. Start with Cindy with Cool Herc, and Pebbly Pooh, first female MC, who was with Cool Herc. Take it all the way over to Sha Rock, who was with Funky 4+1 More. Take it over to Roxanne Shante, who had many battles and won, by the way. Take it over to Salt and Pepper. Take it, who was battling Dougie Fresh when they first came out. Take it over to Queen Latifah, MC Light. These are hip hop women, okay? Take it over to them. Now, women are also the executives. Sylvia Robinson, legendary woman, her soul rest in peace. She was the founder and president, CEO of Sugar Hill Records, the first rap records to come out in a major way, putting aside the Fatback Band's King Tim III, which is true scholarship. But coming over to Sugar Hill Records, that was ran by a black woman. Grandmaster Flash, Treacherous 3, Furious 5, Sequence, all of a black woman. See the vision and put it out. I say all this to say, what causes the movement of hip hop? First, Africa Bambaataa caused it. But go further back, Malcolm X caused it. Go further forward, Kool Herc caused it. No, he didn't. Cindy caused it. Go even further, my mother caused it. And every single mother that raised a single boy to a man. This is also hip hop. As most hip hoppers, the early hip.
Okay, I had to stop that. He said his single mom raised him from a boy to a man. This is the only part where I guess we kind of have to bring in, statistics and reality. But the reality is a lot of single women have failed utterly raising men or boys into men. Just keep that in mind.
Hip hop is from 81 to 91, the golden age of hip hop. 90% of us raised by women. 90% raised by single women. Dad was not around. Hip hop is feminine in a lot of ways. Hip hop exalts the woman in a lot of ways. Mainstream says, oh, hip hop is misogynist toward women. Hip hop degrades women. Stupid. What an idiotic argument. Those people who say that are not even part of hip hop. Because if you was part of hip hop, you know that it was Queen Latifah who put out, I need a gangsta bitch. A gangsta bitch, I need a gangsta bitch. Her artist was called Apache. He actually put the record out. But Latifah was the woman, the executive behind the record. Then Latifah puts out, who you calling a bitch? UNITY, your biggest record in hip hop. This is one woman. Anybody who looks at hip hop would look at Mary J. Blige and Method Man. Method Man, the record, all I need to get by. Shorty, I'm there for you anytime you need. For real, it's me in your world. Nothing makes the man feel better. Oh, I can't get his lyrics together. But when you listen to the lyrics of Method Man and how he adores Mary J. Blige, he's just like, oh, you're my world, you're my everything, you're everything. How is that misogynist? At the end of the record, he says to Mary, you my nigga. Does Mary go, why are you calling me a nigga? No, Mary know exactly what he's talking about. She's like, word, they did the video together. She even went and did another record with Ghostface, which was even bigger than that one. This is real hip hop. Real hip hop. Not sociologists, not professors. They don't even know their own subject. How you gonna look at hip hop? They don't even know their own subject. They don't even know what sociology is. So to put a period on it real quick, just a little period here. The movement of hip hop, peace, love, unity, having fun. It comes out of the civil rights movement, the continuation of that struggle to get free.
Right.
And what is free? Not just free to run around and do stupid stuff, but free to be a man, free to be a woman, free to raise a family. Right now, hip hop is in family mode right now. All of hip hop is in family mode right now. All of us, we got our kids with us. We put our kids on TV. Will Smith just put his son up. Snoop just smoked the blunt with his son. Actually, he actually, no, what I want to say is that his daughter, he just did a record with his daughter called No Guns Allowed. Just did a reggae record. Snoop Lion did a record with his daughter and Drake. Big up to Drake, big up to Snoop and his daughter for doing that record, No Guns Allowed. And they did a reggae record on that. That's Snoop. That's 187 on an undercover cop. Yeah, and you don't. That's him, okay? That's him, all right? Now he's my daughter. And no guns in school. Why? Because I'm a father. Really. And we knew that. When Snoop said 187, we knew who he was then. Me and Snoop have been friends for years. Years. Does he look at me and say, oh, Chris is just preaching too much? Do I look at him and, oh, he's gangster? No. Snoop is probably more intelligent than I am. Think about this. Everybody who's for the cause doesn't run around with dreadlocks and red, black, and green on.
Wow. That was a very, very, very powerful little deal. Hold on. Let me just touch in real quick. After listening to that, I wanted to do this earlier, but I didn't get a chance. Hopefully you guys can read this. Veterans sacrifice everything. All right. This is some Johnson guy or chick or whatever. And, this whole argument, listen, I respect the military. I'm sure many of you have seen my shows. I respect the military, for what it has achieved and what it has done on the personal level, on many service personnel, and on the national level as a whole. All right. But I'm still unwilling to just give a blanketed, say something hateful and then fall, well, the military should do, has done it. So therefore, it's all good. No, that cannot be used as there's some sort of dismissive tone, The military is great, but so is Kaepernick as well, for standing up and bringing focus to something that most people just want to push underneath the world. All right. Now, look what this Barry Allen guy says. Better sell all your Nike stocks. It's going down. Now, the deal is now we got so many cringy groups, all right, that when the economic collapse hits, and it will, you're going to see a huge explosion of these different organizations' membership. All right, many of these organizations are really, in my opinion, just straight up anti-human, okay? But when good people get scared, they run to the anti-human folks for protection, all right? Wait, didn't he lose his starting job to Blaine Gabbert before the kneeling nonsense? So now people are just, nobody's saying, I have to switch tonight. Look, okay. No one's saying that what Kaepernick's talking about is wrong. That's what kills me. It's like, okay, well, if he's doing such a horrible, heinous act, what is it? What is so wrong with what he's doing? No, he's just being un-American. He's just not showing service people the respect. Really? I mean, I thought they died so that men and women can express themselves. I mean, apparently when, a white nationalist or black nationalist or Asian nationalist or whoever gets up, they, everyone's, we need to protect their right to say something. knowing good and well if they ever come to power, then your life will be drastically altered. Either way, good or bad. All right. I think it's sacrificing my next Nike purchase. Wow. And I haven't seen one black person talking about, I'm not going to, it's like, once again, this is just internet. So you don't even know if these people are truly what they're presenting themselves to be. I mean, some of these comments, man. Okay, yes. I'm making a stand, wink, wink. I love it. This is all about equal treatment and bringing all awareness. Wow. So once again, it's very polarizing. Let's see the next 10 new comments here. Done with my Nikes and their. Well, I don't think Larry Windsor here. I don't want to go to his Facebook page and people know that. Oh, he's just ghosting people. But I bet you if you went to his fucking Facebook page, you'll see a dork. You know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like that guy's wearing fucking Nikes. Get the fuck out of here, dude. This cow boot scoop boogie motherfucker. He ain't fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, is he wearing Nikes? Look how he dressing his kids. He ain't wearing no damn Nikes. Where's the Nike at? Like Nike should be scared of this guy. Because he wasn't buying no damn Nikes anyhow. Ever. I mean, hold on. Let's just go down the line. Hold on. Okay, I do see some. See, people don't even have fucking shoes on. Talking about they do wear something. I guarantee it's cowboy boots. It's like people like that. This straight lying, man. I don't get it. Retired. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your service there, fucking guy, but Larry. But seriously, man, you just need to leave the hate alone, dude. Done with Nike, and I like their products. Done. I mean, come on. You don't have one picture. Really? Okay. Yes, Nike. Do. Well, at least they're honest. Just wanna talking about stupid moves. Okay, hold on. Al Green. I will buy nothing but Nikes forever. God bless Nike standing against these bigots and racists. I mean, you can see the polarization. Here's another white guy. No, anything Nike ever. Okay, now once again, let's see if he's even a Nike fan, which I doubt. He don't look like a Niker. I mean, what is he? He's not. Hold on. Can we just go to photographs here? I just want to show you these people, who's talking all this shit and what they're really about. Now, he got a nice looking house. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about that. But once again, he don't strike me as a Nike guy. He doesn't strike me as someone who would even fuck around with a Nike suit or even know how to wear the motherfucker if he had one. I mean, hold on. Here's him in a hat. Oh, he's a Freemason as well. Good. Looks like he supports Walgreens. Dope up the community. Hold on. Here's one older. Yeah, I don't see him wearing Nikes, man. I see him wearing work boots. I don't. Once again, not a Nike guy. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, so he might wear Nikes when he plays baseball. Maybe. But you know what? He's not what you would consider a real Nike person, probably. I'm saying probably. But a lot of these guys are just it's fake bullshit. Unfortunately, I already own. I do not own any Nike gear. It sounds like oh, Frank here. Hold on. He doesn't own any Nikes. He probably never has. But let's just check him out. Oh, uh-oh. I'm starting to get a, what's that called? A scammer or a troll alert. I think, oh, Frank's a fucking troll. You don't have, once again, I just want, no more. Okay, come on, Julie. See what she's about. Once again, all these people, you can see what they're about just by looking at, I'm looking at their Facebook here. I'm a Christian. Really? A Christian's going to stand up for police brutality and support those who beat up people based upon race? That's what Christianity is about? Maybe her particular form of it, but, come on. I don't see her. I am. Okay, here we go. She's just a nut job. Oh my God, a tree and a rock. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh no. Ben Carson? Oh man, she lost me right there. I mean, that basically lets me know what time it is. And I'm just trying to find pictures of this chick to see if she even looks like a Nike. Let's see. Here's one. Is that her? No. Don't look like her. Or it could be. I don't know. Where the fuck? Hold on. Let's go in here into photos. What, are you not letting me? She's a chicken lover, apparently. Dog, cat, Forrest Gump, all kinds of herbs. So she's probably some sort of prepper. She has a nice little layout, though. Fuck. That is nice as fuck, though. Even though she's crazy as fucking cat shit. I like that. I like that setup. Anyhow, I'm not here to rag this chick, be like, you're just a stupid whore. I'm not. All right. I'm just wanting to let you know. A lot of these motherfuckers claim that they wouldn't buy Nikes. Honestly, I don't think they would buy Nikes anyhow. Okay. I skipped shopping Nike brand products during this campaign. The theme holds. Oh my gosh. How come I getting the sensation that, this is the face of hate, guys? These people are letting you know very subtly, that they are the face of fucking hate. And this is sad. Let's do 10 more. And then we'll go somewhere else, because this is, it's like this is a book that I've already read. I already know. I just turned into a Reeboks fan. Really? Look at this, man. Look at the face of hate, guys. Different, let's break it down. The argument is Kaepernick's taking a knee because the American society is not paying, not trying to make any positive or constructive movement into solving the racial issue pertaining to young black males being brutalized by police officers. And these people are hearing, oh man, now he's going to support this guy. Why? And now look. In 1776, the British demand we handed over our weapons. We shot them. That lets you know. Also in 1776, black men and women were basically chained up behind the fucking back of the house. And we didn't free them until damn near 100 years later. Gotcha. I already see what. And then here's this guy. Wow. You already know what type of man this guy is. This Hogs guy, he is what he is. I don't really know him personally. This man, unfortunately, has already passed away. But at least this little dude right here is trying to stand up for what he thinks right. Now, I don't agree with taking away guns from everybody because that's just retarded. But at the same time, I'm not going to bash this guy for, he basically, oh, hell no. Look at this shit. He basically, he's just lost, that's all. But look at this shit. No wonder liberals are so confused. They got Rachel Dolezal as a black woman, an Indian, an obvious white chick, a woman, obvious man, a reverend, which is a reverend. I don't know if he's not, point of view, a scientist, a journalist, honest, presidential. Is that Trump bending over? I don't know. Or a husband. Oh, my bad. That's Obama. My bad. Yeah. These guys are wow. This is trippy, man. Like I said, he doesn't look like a Nike fan anyhow, so enough trolling his shit. Okay, who's this? Bye Bye Night, Phoenix. Or whatever. Fubi. It's a cat. I don't think they make cat shit. Anyways. So once again, just another hater down. They even got the old cats on the hate train. Mike Brown. Oh no. Oh fuck. Screw Nike. Plenty of American brands out there. Wow. Or not Mike, Mark. My bad. I'm kind of looking at my computer angle far away and at an angle because like a camera's in my way. No one. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is another theme. Christians, or so-called Christians at least. You know, I bet you a lot. Look at this shit. Straight up Confederate flag. Wow, we know what time it is with this guy. What the fuck? What's outside? All right, hold on. You know, I'm just doing this ranting here. I'm not even ranting. I'm just pointing out just stupidity. Nice just got better, Brown. Okay, and that's that's a decent comment. Here comes the hate. Hate, 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 hate. Yeah, you know it. Why would you associate with him? He is a loser, and you just okay. Okay, let's see. Let's get this. Like, these guys are lying. And what's up with this W hat? I noticed that the other cat had a W hat as well. Oh, hold on. My bad. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's go right to the meat of the matter. Let's see, where is he at? Oh, not his friends. Oh, well, actually, let's see his friends list. Let's see. Not really seeing any melanated faces, which really doesn't shock me. All this cat's friends. Yeah. I mean, you guys in the comments, if you see a melanated person on this guy's list, then please tell me, because I'm thinking this could be the problem here with this feller. And he doesn't look like he's the number one customer of Nike. So let me go to his photos. I think so that's it. He don't really. I guess you have to be friends with the old boy to. But let's look at some of his shit. Oh, it's his birthday. All right, let's see. Okay. Nothing incriminating, Really not that many posts. Okay. Well, I can safely say Mr. Geriatric is not Nike's number one fucking customer. I know I was going to do 10 more, but I got to do 10 more. I mean... I never been a Mike. Yeah, I bet you. Now this one's probably. He's probably honest here. He doesn't look like he would be a Nike fan or a fan of true liberation for humanity. He seems like the type of guy that's just comfortable the way it is because he can, feel like he's on top. Yeah, he's on top of the world. Yeah. Wow. So, hopefully, old boy. That's weird. This is creepy, man. I don't like again. Once again, You know, another, I won't buy your product, but motherfucker, you ain't buying their shit anyways. I like this. Richard, I want, as a 28-year-old Army veteran, we fought for everyone's freedom of speech and expression. I side with Nike. You know what? I'm going to like that comment because, yeah, that was a decent comment. You know, no, man, motherfucker, you ain't buying Nikes. What's this one? Love this move. Well, that's nice. That was a nice move. Nice comment. But it's not weird. Oh, hold on now. That was funny. It's not weird to kneel in front of a crucifix. This chick here is a what is that? Santana fan, I'm sure. Once again, not a. That's funny. Okay. Okay. Enough of this. Go down here. Let's go up. Damn, 10 more. It's like a drug, man. You just keep on. Another hit. Another hit. This is just crazy, man. So much hate. So a mediocre quarterback. A mediocre quarterback. Uh-oh. Oh, please. This guy don't be a fucking doctor or something important. This would be horrible. Work and education. Oh, thank God. No global one. Oh, here we go. Let's see what kind of nut job we're dealing with here. Pregnant woman, humiliated by friend. How to undercome your white privileges. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Some sort of joke? Oh my gosh. Well, obviously, this is some sort of conservative. You know, he has a R2D2 bucket, and I guess he's supposed to be cool. He doesn't probably believe in global warming. You know, obviously, his data is not dogma. Once again, another fucking whack job. Come on, 10 more wacky fucks. Okay, this is almost an hour. I'm running up an hour of this broadcast. I am working on something that's going to be hopefully pretty cool. Hopefully we can roll it out this weekend. But, you know, folks, I want to leave on a positive note. Positive note. Positive affirmations. Let's do that. Let's do that. What the fuck? I don't need no hours shit. I need a short one. Filter this shit. Less than 4 minutes. Okay, here we go. Here's a positive affirmation.
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
I write pretty much all day.
Okay. I feel so alive. Oh, God, no. Fuck, no. No, thank you. All right. What? What the fuck's this? Soldier of God. Uh-oh.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashriel King, and what I want to talk with you guys today about is Hollywood.
Come on, dude.
You name it, it's there. And they can be dressed in a disguise. So she was exposed to that. My God, I can't believe that. I can't be a part of that. There, let some men with that statue sleep with Holly Berry, because Holly Berry is degrading to them. She is his slave. Oh, yes, she is.
To what he's saying, right? Minus the curse words and listen to the message. It is not what it seems behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of filth going on, right?
Oh, duh. I thought it was going to be something really insightful. Well, I tried to leave you guys on a bright note. I tried. There's really not that much bright shit out here, I guess. Hold on. I just want to do a real quick headline breakdown. There we go. Now, hurricanes, Kevin Spacey, Steven Seagal, Clarendon, Sex Pro. Wow, that's creepy. U.S. Marines on Swedish coast preparing for large-scale NATO exercise. What? Priest caught performing a sex act in a car? Get the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh. There are no tents on the window. After so there were two priests going in on each other. Here we go. Yesterday we indicated that two men were performing a sex act inside a car. This is in broad daylight. There's no tents on the window. Oh, wow. This is just absolutely abominable. This is horrible, guys. Straight the fuck up. Hold on. Oh, no, don't go. I'm going to see the comments. I'm just a comments guy. I love no little boys around. That's fucked up. New position away some at the back. So much hate out here, guys. Irresponsible organization will blow this off as well. This is fucked up. Forgive your father for you have sinned. Oh my God. In the middle of the day in front of the church, folks. Go to a motel for Christ's sakes. Come on. These people, man, they're harsh, dude. What about the huge garbage patch in the Pacific? No one gives a shit. The new Pope seems open to this kind of behavior. Oh my gosh, this is just fucked up. There we go. So you guys can read all this stuff as well. If you can see, I don't know for sure. Oh, no fear. Holy Mother Catholic Church will cover it up. Yes. Last Pope, blah, blah, blah. So it's all basically a lot of Catholic bashing. It's not really cool, I guess. I don't know. It's not cool what they're doing, for sure. On so many different levels. Unfortunately, lifestyles put 4 and 5 at risk of early death. Let me see. Unhealthy lifestyles puts 4 and 5 adults at risk of early death. Now, are they talking about the lifestyle choices as far as, poison in our food, poison in our water, the poison in the air? Is that the unhealthy lifestyle choice, I wonder? I doubt it, though. That's why I'm not even bothering opening that particular article up. Girl hospitalized with life-threatening sepsis after trying on shoes without socks. Ew! Water levels. That's disgusting. Wow. Robot sailboats. Robot cells. Call to end the religious public broadcasting in Belgium after woman unfriendly Bible reading. Wow. That's it's kind of fucked up. Meet the Shark Whisperer. Saudi Arabia declares online satire punishable offense. Oh shit. Yeah, here we go, internet. Now it's yeah. Now here we go. This is disgusting, but I have to check it out. We all know those Romans were some sick fucks. This is holy hell. What type of sickery is this? I'm guaranteed there ain't gonna be no comments on this. Oh, who really built the pyramids, huh? I can see this bullshit. Okay. Oh, this guy built the pyramid. I'm just playing. All right, I'm not going to do one of these shows. Well, everybody, this has been a special report. I went way over my time. I should have just done 15 minutes, but it turned into a fucking hour and 6 minutes. See you all on the flip. Be good. Make sure everything you do in your life is either constructive or destructive, and you know the difference. Later.